Yo, what's up, Barbus? Hello, early gang. We're back with more Danganronpa 2. It's been a minute. I think, yeah, last time we played was on Tuesday. It's now Friday, so it's been a little bit of a while, but I'm glad that we left the investigation for now, rather than like the trial, because I would have forgotten everything. Yeah, how you doing, Barbus? Let's load into the game. At least to here. Oh boy. Trigger warning for the body, by the way. If anyone's watching this after the fact. Or, you know, investigation time. Sweet. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad to hear you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good myself. Better than I expected to be doing right now. Yeah. So if anyone's watching this back or anything, or even just like coming in, you know, viewer discretion for the body. Oh yeah, we get this new theme that I didn't get to hear. Yeah. I just finished studying with a friend for an exam that we have. And that went pretty well. Left us both feeling a little bit more confident than maybe we should be feeling, but hey, still feeling pretty good. Okay, I guess first we need to look at the Monokuma file, as per usual. We're hopping straight into it. I started a few minutes early today, just because. I mean, the sooner I start, the sooner we can finish the investigation, and then I can do the trial tomorrow, I guess. Because I do still have stuff to do, but I didn't want to not stream again. Fine. The victim is Nagito Komaeda. I was thinking Komaeda. I think I might have said it wrong, but I was thinking about this. Are we sure he's dead? He probably is. But I'm not convinced that this wasn't just part of his plan in the first place. I kind of feel like he might have planned to die. He constantly said that he was willing to die to suss out the traitor. So I feel like maybe this was just part of his plan, but we'll see. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma Plushie factory. Should I let Flo know? I don't know, I haven't spoken to her all day. Usually we at least exchange a message or two, which might not know I'm live, so I just feel like I'll do that. Ooh, wow, this track is kind of banging. Ooh, I love me some distorted guitar. Let's get back to the game. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Okay, that's interesting. Ooh. Okay, so noon sharp tells us that it was... What's up, bro? Yeah, Nagito is dead. Noon sharp tells us that it was after that whole incident with the truck. So it's probably as the building got set on fire. Probably right before the building got set on fire. Or the curtain. I don't know, we'll see. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs, and also one on his arm. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed. Are you saying there's despair? I don't want my death to fill you with despair. There's a bit of blood on the ceiling. Huh? Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? Again, but what's wrong with it? Doesn't actually specify a cause of death, does it? Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. It doesn't actually say which killed him.
Yep.
Certainly weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We'll discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first.
See?
If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Well, I guess you're right. Then let's start with the surrounding area of Nagito's body. However you read that. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinkler that much. Thanks to that, I can properly investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. Yeah, I thought he was going to make it to the finale. Probably didn't expect to end up like this either. I'm not sure he didn't. I think he very much expected to get killed at one point. Okay, there's quite a bit. Oh, man, it's still inverted. So there's the lighter, which is interesting. This. It's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. The oil lighter was placed here.
Just kidding.
An oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
It's a most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well,
I don't know what accent I'm going for at the moment.
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
This is true.
which means...
So, using that, the curtain was set on fire.
Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
You are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire.
It goes to fire to destroy evidence. It's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to the crime scene, but maybe it's not the reason. Oil lighter has been added. There's quite a bit of like... Okay, I guess that's the fluid from the fire grenades, right? Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. This is probably... But I don't think the fire grenades were good. I think they... There's fire grenades that were used to put out the fire. I don't think they were, like, correct. They weren't proper fire grenades because they didn't seem to help much. But they weren't actually that useful in the end. I think they might have just had gasoline in them or something. Oh, wow. I'm digging this so much, this music. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. Are we sure? Kazuichi's face is... I mean, Kazuichi's always hilarious. I mean, he's kind of funny, but he's alright for me. Okay, well that's true as well. They would have bounced off the curtain. So yeah, fair enough. Maybe they weren't filled with gasoline or anything like that. This is quite interesting. A Monokuma plushie. Monokuma's dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey.
No response. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding. I'm not dead.
Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at the factory? Annoying but funny at times? Yeah, that's fair.
If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you.
You're a stuffed animal too.
Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading.
What the heck?
What are you calling oversized garbage?
Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Why do you do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood? Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something? Nah.
What are you saying?
I had nothing to do with that.
Huh?
You're so evil.
He's probably lying.
Oh, I just remembered. We need to be careful of the pet. Because they're at 4 despairs. We'll let them build up. We're trying to hit 9 despairs and keep it there, but I have to be careful.
Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
Wow, Monomi's being so mean.
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monomi. But you better watch what you say.
I haven't played Silent Hill. What's up, Flo? Did not keep track of the time today? That's valid. How are you doing?
If I felt like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know. I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end. I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma.
Looks like those annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Did the killer have done this? So, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. I have an idea. Ooh, jeez. 3 hours of sleep. That's not a good place to be. How's Nagito's corpse doing? About as well as you could expect. Dead. Good shame, I hope you're okay, Flo. Monokuma plushie has been added to the truth bullet section. I have a suspicion, because I see some blood up on here. I think Nagito was killed up here or something. And he slid off, and Monokuma, this plushie, was part of the impaling process. I can't click on there, but I see blood. That disturbs me. It's still inverted, which also disturbs me. Let's check Nagito's body out. Yeah, that's true. He is sleeping more than you. Never expected Nagito to die like this. Same. But I mean, I expected him to die because he kept asking for it at some point. I thought he would be in the finale though. At least somehow. I didn't actually really expect him to die. Now that I'm thinking about it. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. I think there's still room to be confused by him, so don't worry about that. No, now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. He probably made the crime scene more confusing, somehow. Now I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. There's a rope. Why's my cursor moving so weirdly? Feels heavy. Left hand? Sure, I guess that's the left hand. I was clicking on the rope, but alright. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. That's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to the others. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere. This is once again trigger warning. By the way, it's a little late, but I said it at the start of the stream, so hopefully anyone who is worried about it now, I don't know who that would be. But yeah, trigger warning once again, just in case. There's something strange. There's more than a few things strange. Strange? What?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think the blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but doesn't the blood spatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of the palm. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it's spattered. Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but there's something else that's strange? When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand.
Well?
Here, there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of the finger. Jeez, of each finger.
His hand looks so pale. Man. Right, why is it only on this part?
See?
See, it's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win.
Yeah, sure, you win. You win what army? But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? Maybe Nagito was holding on to something. I don't know. Right hand. Knife. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. It's not how manicures work. What an idiot. What a dolt. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? Is it stabbed into the ground is what I want to know. I didn't say it was a mistake. I just thought it was really creepy and gross. I think it's a good job. It was difficult to look at.
This knife, it must be from the military base.
You were at the military base. Military base? Now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well?
By the way, it seems that wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife.
Which means, after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm. Also, could you explain how you know that? Did you do a forensic analysis? How did you know that? They stabbed the knife through his right hand.
It cannot be.
And then they finished him off with the spear.
How cruel.
How cruel.
Oh yeah. There was a survival knife in that one. Then, does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Why did they need to use the spear at all?
You are right.
It is definitely strange. Is there a reason they had to use it?
I mean, in Chapter 5 last game, the knife was meant to throw everyone off because it wasn't actually the cause of death. Maybe he fell and landed like that? Yeah, what an idiot. Probably. Reason they had to use that spear, huh? Survival knife has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Maybe the knife was added after the fact. Burnt rope, knife, burnt rope. Big brain. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope. But it looks like the tip of that rope burnt off. Could this be a result of the fire? Well, that's weird. The rope is burned off like this. Why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Good observation, Hajime. Burned rope has been added. That's interesting. It says burnt here, but when they speak, they say burned. Interesting. I would say burnt. What's this thing? Now, what's the thing behind there? Oh, no, that's not the spear. Okay, fine, let's look at the spear. The spear with the flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach. Oh, it is part of the spear.
There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
I mean, that little thing around it was kind of the spear, I agree, but I mean, like, it was still something separate that I wanted to look at because it had blood on it.
Oh my! What's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle and there's an iron weight attached to it.
Do you know, in the first game, the Chapter 5 victim was actually killed in Chapter 1 using a spear. Interesting. Well, I'm pretty sure that burnt is also just the past tense of burn in British English anyway. The same spear. The cord extends from the tip of the handle and there's an iron weight attached to it.
I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not.
Wait, hold on. Who was that? Wrong button. Oh, it's Hajime. Is this your first time looking at this too?
Of course not. This is the spear of Gungnir, right?
You definitely just came up with that now.
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle. What? Nezumi Castle?
What the hell?
I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's the exact same spear, but he does say it's the spear of Gungnir. And I remember that because it's related to Fenrir as well, because they're both Nordic names.
Damn you, mice! Damn you all to hell!
It's already a huge stretch. He says it's still called Gungnir, but I mean, it's just not the exact same spear. Especially since in the first game it was multiple spears. I see, even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle. Yeah, that's what I wanted to click on. Looks like that part has blood on it too. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Maybe Nagito killed himself. Also, Jackie mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. Might be better if I confirm that later. Nagito definitely went to that castle. Spear of Gungnir has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, there's more to see. His face. This is going to be unpleasant. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Is this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Oh yeah. That would be better than whoever being executed? Maybe.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him.
I feel like that makes it more disturbing, actually.
Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me.
Jackie moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. In one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off his mouth. I wasn't done looking at that. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Hey!
But putting the tape back isn't the issue. You ungrateful swine! You're gonna get cursed! The blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice of his left arm.
How do you know that?
If that's the case.
Man.
It's no use. She's not listening.
Hey!
Hey, about the blood spot on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape.
Which means the duct tape was added before, okay?
Huh?
But what's wrong with that?
Well,
The duct tape has crinkles, like it's sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably definitely moving his mouth under the duct tape.
Or breathing in. Or trying to, at least.
Seriously, what's wrong with you?
Which means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? Maybe.
I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too, I should remember it. Duct tape has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So what I find interesting is that he might have done that in order to stop himself from screaming if he was the one doing this to himself. Actually, I have an idea. Interesting. Or if she just walked away? I mean, it would have been fine. He would have lived. Is there anything else here? Oh, we haven't looked at the feet. The feet, the upper part of your leg, the feet. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito, they also stabbed his legs? Feet. Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture?
Huh?
I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? Disregard the spear in his chest. The other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him. Maybe they were trying to get the password out of him. If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito. It's refusing to let him die easily. I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. Maybe he's just a killable guy. The opposite of likable. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Torture runes has been added. Well, I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez. I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at it myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Interesting. I think I just need to talk to everyone, but I'd really like to investigate why there's blood on that pipe. No, not pipe. I don't know, what would you call that? Girder? Yeah, there's a good word for it, I think. Okay, let's talk to Akane first, I guess. Why not? The matter for Gundam's killing him from Recons, but it looks like it's different this time. Doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter?
So...
The time! Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's time. It's 12:30 p.m. So it also has a clock function. And that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. Huh? It happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill. Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, wasn't it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? Right, those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. So the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare.
Alright!
Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious.
Huh?
Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. So I'm looking at Nagito's body in my head, thinking about that hand that wasn't covered in blood on the inside. That would explain the blood on the... Okay, so it sounds messed up, but if they made Nagito hold the weight of the spear, like on the back of the spear, strung it over this thing, he might eventually let go if he like passed out or something, right? Then it would shoot up. There would be blood on it from his left arm wound. It would slip over there, leaving a blood trail, and then it would stick into him, killing him for sure. And he wouldn't be able to, yeah, I don't know, I feel like there might be ground to that theory, but I'm not sure. Anyway, Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Like...
I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 2 days from now, what's going to happen? Is Kazuichi freaking out about that? We haven't spoken to him yet.
Huh?
Huh? What's gonna happen?
Obviously...
This run school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go back home. carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey, hey!
What do you mean, something?
Shut up!
He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it!
I don't know. This is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. How do you reckon they made him pass out? Good question. Okay, let me think for a bit. So, what's convenient to the killer at least is that Nagito's videos were pre-recorded in the plushie factory, right? So, and those aren't really a good way of indicating if he was alive or not at the time. According to the Monokuma file, he was alive at the time. Nagito's fault for letting go. Maybe we'll decide that in court. It would be the Blacken's fault. But, you know, it'd be fun to blame Nagito until the end. I'm thinking. So, my main suspicions are with Sonia because she went to the military base and stuff, and also she looks like the robot that was being produced in the factory. That other factory, I mean. That mechanics place. So she might be a robotic trader. No Blacken, if it was that, Gundam would be alive, yeah. Because, yeah, technically Nekomaru caused his own death by flailing in the air. So, yeah, same logic. You see, Nagito might have been... stab wounds would possibly make him pass out from loss of blood. What else could it be? I'm thinking that the rope burnt up when the fire was there. That was connected to his wrist, and I'm wondering if that's relevant. I don't think it is right now to this part of the theory. But maybe it is? I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. I'd like to talk to everyone as well. Yeah, right. Even though Hifumi kills him. Yeah. That definitely is true. Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen any of the Saw movies, but yeah. Like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. Now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
You...
And don't bring up stuff like that.
What do you think, Kazuichi? I'm saving the best for last. Kind of.
One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way? It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh.
You weren't laughing. Sonia, what do you say? Oh yeah, it's inverted. There we go.
So just as I
Only everyone could go home. Nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial. Then we can think about what will happen after.
Still tied to the pillar. Okay. Jackie? She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yeah, about that sprinkler.
It's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
well,
I see a girder right next to it, right? There.
see?
Hey, I noticed that. Can you see that red streak? It means pink, but yeah. I know what you mean, it's blood, huh? It's kind of gives it away because everything that is actual blood has to be bright pink and not red itself. You're right, I definitely see it. Looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood?
Blood? The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. Well, I don't really know.
That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange.
It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Blood on the girder. This is what I wanted to inspect. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. 10 with game 1. I'm taking your guys' word for it. I'm not thinking about it right now. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito, there should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside this warehouse first. How many people are left, by the way? It's me, it's Hajime, so there's 6 of us. Wow. Is that how many were left at the end of the last game? I think so. Okay, so we'll leave. Yeah, let's leave. $48. Where do you get 48 from? Is that including the 3rd game? Where else is there to go in this warehouse? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, let's stop any talk that pertains to the next game. Anything else around here? I mean, there's this thing, the MP3 player. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here?
Maybe.
Looks like that weird music was playing from there.
You know that music that was blaring when the fire started? Yeah, you're right.
Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from that MP3 player.
I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? MP3 player's been added to the, into the truth bullets. Anything else around here? There's the Monokuma Plushies, which are lined up in a stack. There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. Was this a, what's it called? A Goldenberg machine? Is that Goldberg machine? A Rudy Goldberg machine? Ruby Goldberg? Is this going to be a Ruby Goldberg kill? There are a lot of tips over Monokuma panels because they might have made him. Okay, well, let's see. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? Last time I came here, I seem to recall they were in a nice and even stack. They should be neatly put away.
Maybe we're the ones who made this mess.
Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over
is that when we opened it? It's fine, I'll open it slowly.
No, that's not the problem.
Seriously, it'll be fine. Those words, I kind of brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Clatter, clatter, clatter. It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay?
Did I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? And I ignored these protests, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Bam! And then that might have knocked over the Monokumas and set off a death trap.
Maybe? Is that it?
Or it could have just ignited the lighter.
And there's something else I've been wondering.
Hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line.
Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So...
Isn't this clearly strange?
Strange, that means I can speculate this was done intentionally. Okay. Monokuma panels has been added to the truth build section of your handbook. Quite interesting that they don't have the red thing on their eyes. Anything else around here? I don't think so. Can I leave? There are still areas I haven't finished investigating. Oh, okay. Should I talk to everyone again? It's so difficult with the inverted camera for this. There we go. It's weird. Okay. Akane, you're up. What's up, Gamma? How are you doing?
Well, even though I did say I was gonna freaking kill him, there's no way I would have actually done it. I was just upset, you know?
Okay. Fihiko?
Jeez, you're pathetic.
We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Why do you keep bringing this up? No one else is bringing this up. Looks like Sonia's focused on investigating the warehouse. Which reminds me, there's something I need to ask her about. Now that we've pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonia, do you have a minute? It's up for the best Sonia line ever, okay? And yeah, I had to, sorry. Let me try that again. Everyone in chat was warning me about the body before we discovered it, so I had to also warn everyone else. Yeah, it's pretty gruesome. It didn't affect me as much as I thought it would, but I mean, yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yes, what is it?
I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito said in the warehouse exploded. Huh? Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right?
It is all right. It is not a bomb.
How did you know the bombs were a fake?
Well,
That's not all, either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. By spilling the beans on his weakness. Hello, Celeste. I mean, he was bragging about it a lot, but I feel like he's more at fault because he woke up and the first thing he did was start swinging everywhere. If he had stayed still, he might have been fine. I would have been scared stiff. I don't know how he was moving around so much. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you and what were you doing during that time?
Oh my!
oh my?
It cannot be.
Do you suspect me? It's just a misunderstanding. I'm not the killer.
What if he stayed still? What would happen? He might have been able to think of a way out of it. Lol. I feel like that stands on its own. It's Sonia. Little blushing cheeks.
I am terribly sorry. I was panicking.
It's quite a funny one.
I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base.
That had big energy of would he use his flying ability? Maybe he would. Who knows? If that exists. But do you know what he could have done? He could have filled the room with rooibos tea and cola, and then he would have been safe. He would have been able to just fall into it and not die. There's a thought. It hurts like Gundam said. I agree. Anyway, what's on you? Oh yeah, no, that reminded me of the moment from the Steins Gate sub. If you know, you know.
When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like that rooibos tea and cola thing might have had something to it though. Assuming he could produce enough. This is something I want to ask. Yeah, that is true. This is something I want to ask. It feels like a bit of a plot hole that the students never figured out that it was, you know, the structure of the building by looking up, because it never had a ceiling, did it? That was like the whole point, is that Gundam was able to look up at one point and see that Nekomaru was dangling from it. So why did none of the students ever look up and just see the door that they were, you know, meant to be keeping an eye out for? And then wondered what that was about. They never mentioned it. I was never able to look up, but yeah.
Huh?
Well?
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone, so I kept silent the whole time.
They couldn't see it, probably, but I mean, Gundam literally part of his whole thing, his whole scheme was that he went there and looked up in the same way that everyone could have in order to check that Nekomaru was dangling from the ceiling. Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
That is.
Yeah, but I mean, Gundam was still able to do it in the same context that everyone else could have. Maybe he was just better than everyone, and I'm willing to accept that as a reason.
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared.
Peko? No, I miss Mahiru more than Peko, for sure. I'm just gonna accept that I haven't heard a good argument as far as I'm concerned. But I'm willing to just look over it because it's not that important anyway, especially now. Yeah, I miss Mahiro more than Peko. Take that and put it in your pocket.
I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered?
Please listen.
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs.
How did you find out that the bombs at the military base were fake? Yeah.
Because I attempted to use one of them.
Excuse me? What?
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real.
Who's the blackened? Oh yeah, Mikan. I miss old Mikan, not the Mikan that she turned into. But yeah. Also miss having a nurse around. I'm not a fan of Pekka, but I hate Mahiru more. Barbara, can you explain your disdain for Mahiru? I don't think we've ever got to the root of this.
And I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
However,
I mean, Hyoko,
plan was an utter failure.
it feels like they cut Hyoko's character arc short by doing that because they just substituted her in for Hiko to live. But yeah. Shame. Poor Hyoko, but also she was terrible.
However, that plan was an utter
The
failure.
bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display.
And Monami saw this.
God damn it, all to hell!
God damn it! All to hell!
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
Who's been saying that around her?
I did.
She's been.
As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb.
I feel like she's been hanging out with Fuyuhiko way too much.
Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake.
How did Nagito know it was a fake? Okay, fair enough. Yeah. I enjoyed that one quite a bit, but I mean, I think I had trouble pressing the buttons. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I don't think that would make me hate Mahiru that much, because she still stood up and did stuff a lot. It's just that she was like telling everyone to keep their act together in my head.
However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby.
But he must have got it from the Octagon, right? That's what we agreed on. There's Kazuichi! You get to see Kazuichi flying through the air again. Don't stop me now. How does that song go again?
Going at the speed of light.
Yeah. It's so subtle, but it works. Byakuya died too soon to be interesting? No, I think it was interesting anyway. Bruh. I have a mental note about you not being reliable. Oh yeah, that was also Mahiru, wasn't it?
The bomb was real and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he said were real as well.
Yeah, that makes sense. If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated, but the problem is his reason for doing it.
This, I've explained everything.
Have a minute.
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me.
You're right, I got it. I haven't completely taken out the theory that Nagito killed himself. Alright, I've pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there are still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
Do you mean... If you're talking about Mahiru, are you talking about seeing Kyoko and Mahiru shower together?
Look worried.
Yeah, I am.
Well,
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range.
I mean, it's good to investigate other places as well. The evidence is lower and lower he killed himself. I still haven't ruled it out. He could have definitely set all of this up himself, somehow. The ingredient book? I don't know that one, actually. Huh. Guess we missed that. She might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door, Nezumi Castle where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room too. If I'm going to understand the rest of the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him. I can't read. I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
can you hear?
Hey, you guys, isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too?
In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I see.
I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. Seems we had the same idea.
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here.
I guess you're right. I wonder if that's gonna bite us in the butt.
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So, we need to search for them in other areas, probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, you'd have to give up completely.
You don't really need to say that.
Hey!
Then it's okay if we leave this place?
It's okay! Yeah, I guess it is. There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. Where did we go? So let's go to the factory. I want to see something in the factory. I want to see the break room. How's everyone doing today, by the way? A few people have come in. I want to know if you're all okay. Let's check the break room. The break room is on the other side of the store. This is where we obtain the fire grenades. Anything inside? There's nothing on the floor that looks like a clue, not even trash. You didn't even try, Hajime. You didn't even let me check. Sonia, what's up?
My!
I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life.
Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into. That's a bit ironic because I think you see that mascot like everywhere.
However, while I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
We get to see Kazuichi flying again. How's it, Gogo? I was thinking about the lyrics to Don't Stop Me Now again. Is it, I'm a rocket ship flying through the stars? Something like that, I don't remember.
The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here, huh?
Do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism!
Why did you say amazing?
Alright!
Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it.
Hold on. If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly messed with it?
Easy as
Either way, it is all gravy!
Old gravy? What the hell does that mean?
Stop! But there's no bomb! You'll know if you just pick me up, see? All you'll feel is the soft weight of cotton.
I see.
You were right.
However...
Then, where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
Well, that wasn't the case in the last game. There was a bomb inside you. I'm a rocket ship. On my way to Mars. Oh no, but this is... At the Titty Typhoon. I feel like you... I mean, it fits with the lyrics of the original, but I don't think it's quite how it goes. Ready to reload like an atom bomb at the Titty Typhoon. How many sides in an octagon? 8. Oh, okay. I completely missed that event. Then, where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
Who knows?
I wonder. I'm gonna give you guys a hint. Then you should know it wasn't from the military base.
What?
To tell you the truth, the bombs, they're all fakes.
Please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept it quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen.
No worries. We got quite a lot of them anyway.
That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved.
But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then we brought it from the octagon.
Well.
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia.
What if it was the octagon? I feel like that is definitely possible.
Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea.
Yeah, you did in the last game. Well, I mean, in yourself.
Let's try it.
That is...
Did I say something I should not have said?
It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. Monokuma's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, is there anything else in here? Leave here? Yeah. I guess that's it. Sonia probably did say something that she shouldn't have. Let's go somewhere else. Where am I gonna go? Also, I need to check on my pet. We're trying to reach 9 despair. On 4 still. Okay. I'll need to check in on my pet as frequently as if I had been trying not to get them to have any despair. Because I need to make sure that they don't die from too much despair. Okay, still on 4. So yeah, I'm sorry if that becomes intrusive or annoying. But you know, it's basically the same thing as normal. That would have really hurt. I could have taken my head off that helicopter. Anything else around here? Okay, let's just talk to Kazuichi. Unfortunate.
Damn it! This dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Living guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these.
I'm like most of the way to despair right now. Yeah. But almost dead.
It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that.
Anything else around here that looks interesting? I guess let's look at the truck. Huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed into the truck.
Ah! I found it!
What did you find? Yeah, there's a lot of despair in that, I imagine.
Well, that truck bed over here... No, sorry. That truck bed over there has guns in it. And I also found stuff like...
A survival knife?
Wait, that's...
I like the knife in his hand. Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand?
Maybe.
Which means the killer obtained that knife here. So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once.
That's everyone, though.
No, not me. This is the first time I've been here.
That sounds fishy. Yeah. I don't think Kazuichi did it, but I mean, hey, whatever. He might have. I stand to be corrected, but I don't think he did. Anything else around here that's interesting? A tank? Can I leave? Okay, no, there's... Okay. I still need to look around. If the bombs were fake, this might be fake too. But I'm not brave enough to check for myself. Anything else? The helicopter? It's that dreadful helicopter, the one that executed Terry Terry. Doesn't have anything to do with the incident. Okay. Anything else? Oh yeah, this truck is empty. When I tried looking through the truck bed, it's empty, nothing's here. Flashback to El Luchador reaching for Makoto's neck. Yeah, showing off their hand. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth.
However,
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
Yeah. I mean, you can stab someone like this. It's just, you know, a little weird. Did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he knew they were the real thing. Also, weren't they faking? I can't remember now. Oh yeah, it was... Wasn't that Junko? Wasn't that the reveal? That they intentionally weren't trying to kill them? I can't remember. Did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. Oh, never mind. He said as much in his video message. Exactly. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. Maybe he didn't though, he doesn't explicitly say these are fireworks, does he? He knew the bombs were fake, he only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions, like pulling us away from the warehouse. He was the one who told us to go there in his message. I haven't ruled out Nagito's suicide yet. Yeah, let's leave. I admit that there's a lot of evidence against it at the moment, but there's also evidence for it, in my opinion. Where else do I need to go? I think I need to go to Nezumi Castle. I don't need to go here. This place looks pretty sick, actually. Yeah, let's go back to the central island. We need to go to Nagito's room. Apparently the song is called Kill Command. That's pretty sick, I guess. Yeah. I was looking back at Nintendo's E3 Direct, and there was something that I didn't realize was such a big deal, but it kind of was. I didn't realize that Guardians of the Galaxy was like a new game that had been announced, for one thing. See one of his pants. No, we need to take a print of his shoe, like he did for everyone else. Yeah, Nagito did that to himself. I could see it. I will be. Ooh. Oh no! When did that happen? A do-over. Damn. Wait, will that still be there? Oh, interesting. I looked away for a second. Did you see that? I looked away for like a second and then it was just dead. It was on 4 and then it was on 10. That's pretty crazy. Maybe it's just, wow. Anyway, back to the hotel. Yeah, that was crazy. Maybe I should have cleaned up. I just want to hatch the egg quickly. Excuse me while I hatch this egg. Let's catch up on how bad that was. Gonna dominate the end game. I'm here for it. I think this is what people really come to my stream for. Just to see me hatch eggs. Okay, that's enough for now. It's just like a Pokemon streamer. I always wanted to be a Pokemon streamer. Oh, there's Jackie. Standing conveniently outside his room. What's the pet on now? Oh, only 31 left. Huh. I could have not cleaned up all of it. Yeah, Jackie, what's up?
I'm annoyed.
What happened?
I'm annoyed.
What are you annoyed about?
I want to investigate Nagita's cottage, but I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed.
I don't really understand, but you can investigate Nagita's cottage? Maybe I should try investigating Nagita's cottage. Okay. Clatter, clatter. Huh? It's locked.
Apparently. I go inside thanks to that. I'm annoyed.
There's nothing I can do. I'm going to investigate another area. What are you going to do?
Go look for Monokuma. He might open it for us.
Then let me know when we can go inside. You can just call for Monokuma. Trust me, just steal one. Yeah, got it. But you can just call Monokuma from anywhere. You'll come to the island. Is this Gundam's room? Man. Clatter, clatter. It's not open. It looks like it's locked. Man. I want to go inside Gundam's room. I wonder if all the rooms have, like, interiors designed for them. 7 left. Let's just hatch it. Then I'll stop looking at it for a little bit. It really died so quickly. That's insane. And I got so worried when I saw that notification come up as well. Okay. Now we're going to... Where are we going to go? Nezumi Castle, I suppose? Yeah. Now that the game gave us a reason to go there first. The game crashed. Why was that? When did I last save? Why did the game crash?
Danganronpa.
What the hell? I should have saved, I guess. We can speedrun this though, right? Sorry guys, the game crashed. All streams an hour gone. I wasn't late at all, yeah. Okay, I have to hold the B button for a long time. Wait, this means we get a second chance at the pet. Isn't that awesome? Yes, ladders. Fire grenades, I mean. Cool. Yeah, scenes. Why did the game crash? I'm gonna have to save more frequently now. I'm finally gonna have to take Monomi's advice. Isn't that awesome? I'll like spend an hour doing something. And then that's never happened before. Is that a known bug? Does that happen to anyone else? I thought my entire thing was just stuttering for some reason, but no, it was the game. Artie, we gotta go back and stop Chibimin from eating that curry which makes them to death. We gotta do it. Yes, yes. There's a spear, yes, yes. Very cool, it's Gungnir. Yeah, it's Gungnir. Oh no, Nezumi Castle. But also, you want to look at the back of that, yeah. This is going really quickly. I'm speedrunning. Look at me, Dad, I'm speedrunning. Yeah, look at his palm. The back is what's confusing me, though. This does give me a chance to think about it a bit more. The back is confusing me, I don't know why. Unless it was... No, it could have been stuck to the ground. That would have accounted for the back, I guess. Anyway, this shouldn't take too long, I don't think. I was talking a lot during all of that. The first time. Now I'm just skipping over it. So, yeah, we'll be back soon. Are you guys enjoying the stream? In case you forgot what happened, here's a quick flashback. Hey look, I'm pulling a Danganronpa reference because I'm flashing back to what just happened. And I think we're already done with the body. Nice. Great story. Haha. Great story, Mark. Do I look at the knife? No, I don't look at the knife. If you just zoom, yeah. Knife. There we go. Why did you speedrun chapter 3? Did it just crash or something? Inside Danganronpa game? We're getting too meta. Oh yeah. Is that everything? I didn't look at the Monokuma plushie, that's right. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, this reminds me of, so Batman The Long Halloween is like a really good Batman story that I've read, and I've enjoyed it. Actually, I think I enjoyed the sequel, Dark Victory, more, but that's not really important, because, The Long Island, no, The Long Halloween just got its adaptation, or the first part of it just released, and I was reading a review for it, and apparently it adapts the first 4, the part 1 adapts, the first 4 issues of 13, and if that sounds disproportionate, it completely is, because there's only going to be a part 2. And you want to see the line again? Yep, so do I. And the reason that they stopped at the 4th issue is because Joker's in the 4th issue, and he's almost only in the 4th issue, because he doesn't play an important role in the story at all. But, you know, they're marketing it as if he does, and they're trying to make it seem like he's a bigger part than he actually is. And that really ruins the rest of the pace of the story, I think. And I think reviewers agree, but one of the greatest lines that I read was in this one review, I think it was from Batman News, of the movie, and it says, "This is the best adaptation of Two-Face in any of the films, because they released half of a movie." So there you go. I thought that was quite funny. So we're doing that same thing. They did a Two-Face reference in the form of the movie. We're doing a Danganronpa reference in the form of Danganronpa. Wow, I really have to think of things to say. Oh wait, I don't have to talk to you, I have to talk to Sonia. Okay, wait, we have to hear the line. Huh? Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? I mean, that's fine. Why did you know the bombs were fake? Well, that's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were we at the military base? I thought we were supposed to, plus blah 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 blah. We're not interested in this stuff.
Oh my, it cannot be.
Do you suspect me? There's a misunderstanding. I'm not the killer. It's still funny. She looks so sad. Sonia. Yeah, that's it. And then she's also going to say the line in the cutscene. There you go.
However, that plan was an utter failure.
Yeah?
The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display.
Speedrun, boys.
Damn it, all to hell.
You got the goddammit percentage. And we got Flying Kazuichi. We're gonna get another Flying Kazuichi sometime soon, I think. Is that everything? Alright, I pretty much finished looking. I was able to find some clues. Why don't I do this all the time? I don't have to be interested in the story at all. I'm just gonna struggle a lot during the class trial, I think, but hey, it's fine. It's fine. I think, do I need to check here? It doesn't seem like it, but I'll do it anyway. And then I need to talk to Sonia, and then skip through all of this, and then get Monokuma's account. I guess you could just be following a guide. Gonna leave watch the VOD at 4 times speed, getting the extreme fast version of Danganronpa. Are you actually leaving? Because if so, I'll wish you a good day. And then you can watch the VOD at 4 times speed. Trying to do the skips. I'm a true speedrunner. Nope, nope, nope. Ah, that's a time loss. I'm mashing the B button. Trying to do the okay. I'm glad you're enjoying this. I mean, I have to do the Hajime sprint glitch. It's the BLJ Hajime. Woo! Imagine he just started flying across the. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save right now, just in case. The pet should still be fine. But I'm going to do it right after we do this bit. I'm gonna clear out the poop so that what happened last time doesn't happen again. Oh, no. Okay, cool. It stopped me. Cool. First strike. We find the survival knife. We see Hajime. I mean, we see Nagito. Imagine Hajime died. I'm waiting for one of the Danganronpa games to kill their protagonist. I'm excited for that case. This Nagito. Maybe he probably knew the bombs were fake because he had to fetch one from the octagon. So yeah, that's fair. But I think he was luring us away. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is clean. There we go. I'm gonna be careful. What am I doing? I'm gonna save. Just to be safe. Okay, cool. Should be good now. Where are we going? Central Island, I think. Going to Central Island. You don't have to go to the first island now. We can just go to the third island because... Was it the fourth island? It's the fourth island, my bad. We'll go to the fourth island. Here. And then... Yeah. You do a double drum cancel at the table. In the party hall in chapter 1, you can no clip into a grape house where Mecha Mario will be T-posing at you menacingly. Thank you for the tip. When I do my Danganronpa speedrun, I really do want to get into the top 10. Worldwide, you know? So, I'll take all the advice I can get. We don't have to go back into the horror house, I don't think. Let's go to Nezumi Castle. I'm just thinking. Hello, Froggy Gamer Weeb. Definitely not a killing game. That's a pretty good name for it. How are you doing? By the way, welcome to the stream. Out of bounds pro tip. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay. Fuyuhiko, what's up?
Yo.
I'm just looking in the layout as well. Yeah, what are you saying, Fuyuhiko? Look at that wall of spears. I guess it's obvious where the weapon came from. Yeah, I guess it is. What's happening here? I guess we should look at the wall of spears. There's something happening in my overlay. That's weird. How is that happening? Sorry, guys. Huh. See, I found a little glitch that was happening. Just the Nekomaru T-pose. Oh well, back to the game. It's chapter 5. Yeah. Sorry for that. I decided to go away to do a stupid joke. Yeah, but let's look over here. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. The spear is definitely it, right? Is it? Thank you so much for the follow. I don't know if that little joke is what earned me the follow, but I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Just as I thought, it looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Yeah, it's unfortunate. That is the unfortunate curse of the Twitch viewer attention span. Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. Yeah. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gungnir, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use the spear and the knife?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him with that knife. It would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this with the unnecessary cord thing on it would be easy to use. Not T-posing. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield. Still, they chose the spear for a reason. What could that reason be? I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. Feeling the strange feeling that I've never felt before. Get a feeling so complicated, as if Nagito is trying to make us suffer after he's dead. Now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. When he said... Wow, that's a lens flare and a half. When he said Nagito is torturing them after his death, I think that's an allusion to the fact that he still might have killed himself. He might have arranged the whole thing. Which I still don't think is out of the question. I've not been presented evidence that has made me completely throw that idea away. Is the pet pooping yet? No, not yet. Okay. It's actually kind of difficult to get to 9 despair if it just jumps so quickly from 4 to 10 like that. I'm gonna have to be careful. But we can always try again, I guess. We're going to the first island. What's the fastest way there? Probably this way. What's sad is that I was kind of struggling to draw that Mechamaru, but you know, it would have taken even longer if I put any level of detail into it. Maybe we could have an art stream sometime. I've done like one art stream before, but never digital art. Would anyone be interested in that? I wouldn't be using paint. I feel like I can draw somewhat decently. Not great, but decently. Maybe people would be interested in that. I don't feel like many people in my audience would be, but hey, I'm throwing the idea out there if anyone wants to voice their opinion on that. Start a poll for all you 6 viewers. But I feel like at that point it'd just be easier to type in chat, I think. Want to check on the pet? Ah, okay, cool. Oh, but we're like very close to the steps anyway. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. I don't think we're gonna get a good spare. Because I'd used up like 150 steps by itself. Kind of tricky. Oh, there's Monokuma. So in the parallel universe where we actually did go to Chiaki, and she said, let me fetch Monokuma, she actually did fetch Monokuma in this universe. What is it?
Hajime.
Hajime.
What's this?
Oh my, you want to go inside Nagito's room too?
What are you gonna do?
I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do while she was licking my black eye. What the hell is this sentence? She begged me to do while she was licking my black eye. I didn't do that.
Boy!
Then do it! It's sweet because it's made out of black bean paste.
Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine.
Fine. I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then.
Loose!
There you go. Creak.
Bye-bye!
See? I've opened the door! You can freely investigate it now.
This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that? Maybe the cottage key is computerized?
Hey.
Excuse me. More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open. Yeah, you're right. Let's go inside. Nagito Kamaeda. How messed up is this one? Oh, there's a shiny thing there. So Nagito was living here. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope, becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. It's especially weird these past few days. What changed him? The clue to that might be hidden here as well.
Baba boy!
Is that what you were trying to say? Refrigerator. There's a refrigerator.
Huh?
Nice. My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator.
I wonder where he got it from. There were a bunch in the octagon. Nagito probably supplied it himself.
How would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks?
As I talked with Jackie, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. There really isn't much inside. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle.
For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he's stocked very much. That bottle clearly isn't a drink, right?
Really? It looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe? Oh, what a funny reference to the previous game. I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death? It says for poisoning use only, actually. Hey, this is...
Yeah, it looks like it's poison.
Poison?
It's like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail.
In a bit more detail.
But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it.
Stop it. If you worry like that, I'm going to get nervous. Oh boy, I can't read that. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison.
This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes, and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container, away from sunlight.
What if we killed Nagito because he stocked like fire grenades with this stuff, and then when we tossed them, you know, he would have inhaled it and died.
Sure looks like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure.
But where did Nagito get something like this?
Well,
That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel too.
Applied to the bomb?
see?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous item. The octagon inside the funhouse.
Oh, sorry. The octagon inside the funhouse. It's poison. He must have brought it with him from there too, right?
He was
Perhaps.
probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last class trial.
He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial? And the refrigerator?
Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle?
Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey, hey.
So he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison?
Huh?
See?
It looks like the bottle is less than half empty.
Okay.
Was it like this from the beginning?
Ooh. Sorry. Speedrunning always makes me tired.
Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet?
Another trap?
For
Perhaps.
example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. That actually exists. It'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island.
Everyone on the island? Oh, what the hell? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? Interesting. Monokuma's special poison has been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. I was actually just looking around for a hidden Monokuma, and I thought it might be in the fridge. Oh, there he is. He's in the bath!
No.
Yay! I got them all! Okay, let's look at the box. Maybe Nagito knew loads about the events of DR1 somehow. There's so many reasons he would. Fancy looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is certainly standing out. Now, could this be?
Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights.
Perhaps.
A treasure box.
Jackie, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute.
Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monomi's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monomi is talking about was Nagito. Why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out. Never good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous.
Might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know? This wasn't important. Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monomi in the first place. Okay, let's try opening it. I turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside, there was a notebook. General purpose notebook. That's nice. It's like something that you would have handed out as a teacher. This is it. Why is a notebook inside the treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. They contain sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children and entries that look like chicken scratch. That looks less dangerous as you. What a verbose pickup line. Day 1. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Oh, this is probably Monami.
Day 1. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2. Kyakia is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
What is this, a diary? Bad guy.
Looks like it. Did Monami write these?
Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. She's not very smart, as we've established. Day 3, day 4, day 5, page after page of poorly written entries continued on in the notebook. Which makes me sad sometimes. Nikon looks more dangerous. Oh yeah. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped on an entry titled Day 16.
We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge.
So it's only been 2 weeks? And some change?
Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
Huh?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing.
Stop it!
Hey, stop! Don't look at my notebook!
Whoa. From out of nowhere, Monami suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive you.
I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If I had come any later, you would have seen the inside of the notebook.
I didn't skip over a line. Okay, cool. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Unfortunately, you're a little too late.
Huh?
But if this notebook is here, then Naito was the thief. Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student.
Hey.
Hey, that notebook, it's pretty much your diary, right?
The diary? It seems that way. That's right, this is my important diary. All my main secrets are in.
Maybe it isn't.
Hey, you're a liar. What? We show up out of nowhere. Monami, it's not good to lie, you know.
Lie?
There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monami can't even write.
Huh?
Oh, what are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
That's wrong.
No, you can, because you have no fingers on your hands. Ah. See? Bullseye. I know, because I'm the same way, too.
What?
Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
Hey.
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second.
Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true?
Huh?
He said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it?
Well, you know, it's, how should I put it?
Bye.
Excuse me.
Hold on. Damn it, she totally ran away again.
Same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her.
But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. Monami's notebook has been added to the truth bullet section. Her handbook. Is there anything else inside the treasure box? I wonder. Fancy looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. Apparently it was stolen from Monami's house. This is here that Miss Nagito was the only one. Okay, that's fine. Okay, cool. Jackie, what do you think?
Our time for investigating is winding down.
So,
Bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first.
Oh yeah, okay. Under the bed. That's the bed that comes with the cottages. It looks like it's the one. It looks just like the one in my room, but
hey.
Maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's a usual place for hiding things.
not like porn. Hello, Arok 2010. How are you doing? Arok? I don't know. If there's a specific way to say it, feel free to say so in chat. But we should still check just in case. Okay, let's check under the bed. With no expectations and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and... There's something here! It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. Looks like there's something inside. What is this?
Looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base? Gas mask and rubber gloves? He's hiding these under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for? Yeah, that's a good question. Gas mask and gloves has been added. Gas mask and gloves has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Hajime.
Hajime, is there anything else under the bed? Let's see. Peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag in. There's a small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made of blue aluminium? Or aluminum? I'd say aluminium. Round thin piece of aluminium, huh? Similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise. I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait.
Who knows? Might be too soon to decide that. Nice. I don't know what that's in response to. A piece of blue paper has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay. I still need to look at the bookshelf. I'm surprised, yeah. So surprising that Trash had trash in his room. There are a lot of books and other mysterious items stuffed on this shelf. The genres and the types of items are all so random. I can't make any sense of them whatsoever.
Well?
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they now? I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this. Trash attracts trash, yeah. So what should we do? No, sorry, this is Hajime. So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles. That doesn't mean we should ignore it, though.
Yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. Wait, what? If a boy goes through another boy's things, you know, there might be private stuff here. Well, that might be true, but...
See?
So, well, I'll leave the shelf to you. I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I think you just realized it. I sighed and walked toward the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. Nagito was a bit of a hoarder. But even as I examined them carefully, there were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. No, that's the wrong person speaking. It says Hajime, but I'm pretty sure this is Nagito. Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. And that seal. Indeed, it's the school badge of Hope's Peak Academy. Does that have information about our stolen memories? Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Naito said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? Now look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies too. I opened the file. I held in my hand to confirm that. Let's point and laugh, yes. Instantly I realized something was strange. This really has only my information, and why is this file so thick? It's so thick! Damn, boy! He's a thick boy! As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others, Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia, and everyone who died. And pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Yeah, he is, unfortunately. Only my information, my ass. I can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too? I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. Damn, boy! He's thick, boy! That's some thick ass, boy! Damn! The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height and weight, and so forth. There's one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words reserve corps student. There was no denying it. He confirmed that I was truly a reserve corps student from the reserve department. Why? Is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one here who's from the reserve department? Why am I here with all the other ultimates? Did you read carefully that everyone else was an ultimate?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Well, I just found a strange file. Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? Josh leaned forward, Tano. I'm feeling a light 8 to a strong 9 on this one. Transition. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Rock 2010. I still don't really know how to say your name, so feel free to say how you prefer to be addressed in the chat if you feel like it. But thank you for the follow. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
They followed. Yes, they did.
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone?
But damn a 7? Yeah. Honestly, damn is like not my favorite Kendrick record either. I feel like it was just too like standard for him. I prefer To Pimp a Butterfly and Good Kid, Mad City as well. But hey, I'm not allowed to have an opinion. Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us.
Can I take a look at that file?
Jackie leaned against me and peered into the file. Jackie leaned against me is the operative phrase in that whole thing, I think.
You're right. My profile is really in here.
Why'd you sound so shocked?
But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Oh no. I really hope not. His comment section is absolute. It's like absolute waste. What a wasteland. I'm still playing 2. You gonna play the trial tonight? Oh, that's great. Yeah, this is my first time playing 2, so I don't know. I'm enjoying it so far though. I'm enjoying it more than the first game, I think. Just up to the trial. Oh, okay. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details. Yeah.
Details about our missing memories. Information about.
How are you finding it so far, by the way? Rock, are you enjoying it?
If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Maybe. That's a good point.
And it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Maybe.
Yeah, seems like it.
I mean, Nagito seemed pretty obsessed about it. Obsessed with it, rather.
Hold on.
Huh?
What happened?
I just noticed it right now, but... Okay, back to this picture.
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's
Nagito's.
supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
His name, you mean Nagito?
Who are you talking about?
Byakuya.
Oh,
I'm talking
Byakuya.
about Byakuya Togame.
Oh.
Look
Interesting.
carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
But he was... Okay. Oh, Monokuma's here.
No way!
So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps, based on that, you think he might be the traitor?
No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He was also skinny before. I was going back and forth on skinny and thin. But you know, yeah. He used to be thin. He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island. No matter what, it's definitely suspicious. His suit is black. It's actually olive green. I thought we went over this. I'm just teasing. Anyway.
Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life, it's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason.
A different reason?
You're getting all riled up!
How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation.
What do you mean?
You don't have to ask me that. You know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right?
And not fat. Yeah. Huh? Again, this picture, my eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. And suddenly I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Yeah. Special ability, Ultimate Imposter. Oh! It's Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate Imposter? When the Ultimate Imposter sus? I don't know how the Among Us thing goes. Ba-da-dum. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-da-dum. Something like that, isn't it? Among Us?
That's that Byakuya's true identity.
What? True identity. Do 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 do. Is that how it goes? White, smarmy, and rich is sus.
He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny Byakuya Togami.
A fake? I don't believe that at all. That's so...
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown.
Even his age and gender is unknown.
Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody.
What's so funny about Susus Amogus? I have a friend, you know. No, he has a wife, you know. His gender is unknown, citation needed.
That's his talent! Though I'm not jealous of that at all.
That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami? I don't like this twist at all.
Perhaps.
I wanted that to be the real Byakuya.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in that killing school life?
So, his physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that.
You know what she's called? Incontinentia? I love that whole skit. Incontinentia buttocks. And then it's like taking them away or whatever. I can't remember the exact lines, which is funny. Then he was lying to us the whole time. I mean, he was dead very quickly.
But still.
But he couldn't help it.
What? Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
Because that was his talent.
Huh?
Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent.
Does it? Does it really?
The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you.
I wouldn't say so. You can always just ignore it.
You can't do anything else except rely on that talent, regardless of whether you want that life or not.
In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating.
But what the hell?
Anyway.
Ahem, anyway. I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
That's right.
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth.
Then, what was he trying to say to me at the time? I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. All the fighter students went infected. We don't know what happened. The guards are genuinely trying not to laugh. Yeah. I've read this all before, but for chat, go ahead. They've not seen the script and are friends of Michael Palin's who begged him to be to be allowed to act on the screen. And Michael Palin said they'd do the scene, and if they laughed, they'd be hauled off set. Yeah, I've heard that before, but I mean, it's a funny fact that they're going genuinely. Biggest dickus. When I say the name, because he has a wife, you know. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell.
Based on the context, if I had to guess,
No.
maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope Speak Academy, you should have known about the Ultimate Imposter already.
Yeah, exactly. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Jeez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor.
Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still want to know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
Well, obviously you wouldn't know that. I meant that pile so you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
Hey.
The fact that there are 16 profiles.
Oh, wait, so there's Monokuma.
The fact that there are 16 profiles and there is... What's wrong? I mean, the traitor's a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope Speak Academy.
You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
Correct.
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
And we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is? That was true for Nagito too, right?
Well, probably.
Unless we, like, really thought about it for a long time. If we had a good think, Hope's Peak Academy file has been added to the truth bullet section.
It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure about
Was that a wise decision? Time's up, you know.
Time's up. Wait.
Excuse me for a moment.
That was fast. But that's pretty good timing, I think. That chime just now.
What is most important for living things?
To stay alive, I guess.
Well, personally, I think time is.
Okay.
I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out.
It's like the
right?
Muse song.
That'd be a good way to hide the traitor.
That's why we
Yeah.
gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time.
So in the last game, I assumed that Monokuma was almost always telling the truth, because it seemed like he was bound to tell the truth in a way. Maybe that's because he claimed that it was being, like the whole killing game was being projected to viewers around the world, and they would feel cheated if he lied to the students. I don't know if the same obligation is here. It might be. But Monokuma has lied in this game. So I feel like there's still a chance that he's lying about Byakuya being the imposter. I feel like the imposter could still be Amogus. Oh, okay. Why do you seem like you're freaking out about that? Wow, you're sad? You get to see your girlfriend, bro. Sounds much better than watching a stream.
So,
Yeah.
time's up.
Yep.
We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock.
Wait, last? Hold on. I'm sure there's another trial. I mean, another
I'll
chapter
see
after
you
this.
soon.
Am I wrong? You know, at the start of the game, it actually has a little thing that says like intro or prologue, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, chapter 6. Like at the bottom of the screen. It's a very small... Ooh, I'm doubting that. Flo loves lying to me. But I remember seeing that at the start of the game. The last class trial? He said that, right? He said last class trial? I doubt it.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial.
What do you think? Should we believe him?
Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right?
81 lies in my entire life? That's also false. Way more. It's way higher than that. 63 of them are about Leon. That one might be true.
Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
Still.
And I can't imagine that is the real end.
Huh?
I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that.
His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be?
And for the last chapter, you all have to kill each other at once.
Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once?
Oh yeah, I wasn't that far off.
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first.
You're right. Last trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. There you go. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. Still can't see who killed Nagito.
But still.
Feels like, you know, it's interesting. I feel like this chapter, even though it felt like really kind of like things were moving quite quickly, and I didn't have, there weren't many segments for me to control the character. There were only 2 free times, and it doesn't feel like all that much plot happened before this point. Feels like a lot more happened in the 4th chapter, and I think maybe even the 3rd chapter. I'm not even sure. The 4th chapter definitely took a while to get to the death and stuff. Yeah. Feels like this one went by very quickly.
We don't have to worry so much.
Huh?
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know?
You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together.
Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine.
I'm gonna get some laps in. I wonder how my pet is doing. I only have 145 steps left. 132 actually. So it's even fewer than I record. That's dangerous. I don't think I'm gonna get to the level 9 despair. It's actually quite difficult, I think. I have to keep going this way though. Oh, there we go. We've got level 5 now. Is there a chance? Hajime's run kills you? It is pretty funny. It's pretty jank. His elbows have 0 articulation. And then he has like a weird speed up thing. Yeah. Oh boy. I don't know what to do about this. Oh well. One way or the other, I think by the time we get to the Monokuma Rock, we're gonna have an egg that is hatched. All our eggs will be hatched in one basket. I tried to get them to 9 despair. Didn't quite work out. Oh, 0 steps? That's a weird screenshot. Just gonna... Why not? 0 steps? There we go. What is it? What's a 5 despair? Oh wait, hold on, I can still get it to despair some more while it's in this position. Huh. Hajime has antenna? Oh yeah, with his hair. Okay, so we're at Monokuma Rock. I'm curious now. How high can I get to despair? I'm sorry, chat, if this is boring, but I want to see if I can get it to level 9, since it just went up like 2 levels while I was just doing this. Okay, well, I mean, it's probably gonna evolve anyway. I'm kind of curious too. We'll see. I don't think we'll get it to level 9. Yeah, it's probably just gonna evolve into the next thing. So we'll see. Is it still on level 6? Oh, but it's about to burst out. We'll go for level 9 next time, I guess. I think there's still enough time left to do another pet. There we go. Oh. Oh no! Who died this chapter? It was Nagito. But oh no. What a terrible creature. Is this the one that you get if it's like any despair? Yeah, it was Hope Boy. Oh well, let's go to the Monokuma Rock and wrap this up. What a terrible pet we have now. I birthed the please don't imply that.
Damn right.
Looks like everyone's here.
Huh? Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it, you're making me depressed. Stupid fool! You're making me depressed! Stupid fool! Oh no.
So, this is going to happen again. The cruel conflict where we must start our friends. But once we're through this, we can go back, right? That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial.
Damn it.
But we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course not.
Why can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do all this is the one who's saying it, you know?
You know, right?
That's why I'll definitely survive. If we can really go home after we deal with this class trial, I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what, even if I have to pull out all the stops.
No, what the hell? Why are you here?
You haven't realized it yet? That feeling of wanting to leave this island, feeling like that is Monokuma's trap, you know?
Huh? What are you saying?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse.
Lol. Same hair color, just like gray or white.
Ah, stop trying to jinx us.
Damn right, stupid bunny should just shut up.
Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair.
Huh?
I finally realized, after losing my powers, I've realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it in order to become someone who can be proud of yourself.
Is Monomi the ultimate hope?
So I will fight.
Huh?
What's her deal?
I do not really know, but she seems different from before.
Is Nagito haunting her?
Maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait.
But her eyes, she looks so determined.
You.
What can you tell just by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Minimaru. It'd be annoying if you started talking during the trial.
No, leave him on. Minimaru stays on during the trial. Asking for a friend. Your friend wanted to know if Monami would go on a date with you, Barbas? Ah, fine.
But still,
Somehow, I understand what Monami is saying. I think... Anyway, let's get going to the last class
Yep.
trial. You're right, we need to fight as much as we can. No matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end.
That's sad.
Roar!
I like to think that Monokuma just screams into a microphone and that's what comes out. Yes. This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. Entered Monokuma Rock. I like this OST still. I've said that before, but I still like it. How deep will we descend?
Yeah.
This elevator ride. This will be the last time for this too, right?
I hope so.
well,
Let's worry about things after we're finished.
you are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us.
I don't think we've had much of a conversation in this before. If you haven't played, you should play DR3. I haven't played. This is my first time playing Danganronpa 1 and 2, and I definitely haven't played. I think you're supposed to call it V3 because apparently DR3 is the anime. Everyone keeps telling me that. Because Leon didn't show up yet. Oh yeah, that's also true.
A killer. He managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is gonna go smoothly. I mean,
Oh wait, this is for Hiko. Sorry. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that.
Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials.
Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. And even if he's gone, once you've survived, need to stand and fight. You must fight. And then the door slowly opened. This bright light greeting us. Is that the light of hope? Despair. That classic light of despair. Oh wow. That's a cool one.
Well now. Well then, now that the chatterbox Nagito is gone, there are only 6 of you left.
Enough! Just started this already.
Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right? Yep, it sure is. So, you gotta show me some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all.
All right.
To party!
Didn't I tell you? He said it. This is the end.
Now then.
Now then, let's get this trial started.
Finally.
This is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other.
What? This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. Curtain is about to rise. Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. His true nature held such a demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. His outward appearance is also pretty terrifying. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up. He's your favorite character so far? It was Gundam and then he died and I'm sad. But there was also times he saved us too. It was at this moment that Monokuma gave each one of us 2 grenades, 1 Glock, and a 1 AK-47 while screaming saying,
Battle Royale!
someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. I like Sonya or Himiko. I don't know Himiko. Is that a V3 character? I don't know any of the V3 characters. I have no idea at all who did it, but Sonya's great though. There's no way we can end this without knowing. We will be consumed by despair. V3? Okay, I don't know any of the V3 characters. I don't really want to hear any spoilers. That's why we absolutely have to find out. This is so much red on the screen. The person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, yeah, just be careful because, like, even light spoilers can upset the balance of things. Because, like, yeah, Chiaki was on her own on that page. Because, like, some viewers have, like, alluded to things before, so, you know, just rather not talk about things that come from the future at all. And if Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. I really want to see what the skills I gained are, and so, this life-threatening trial glowing with hope and despair, the last one has begun. Yes, I would like to save. Last time, the game crashed earlier this stream. I wanted to see what the things I got were. Menacing focus. Cannot be combined with extraordinary focus. Effective during the class trial greatly increases focus gauge. Well, I have a lot of skill points, so yeah, sure, go ahead. What was the old, the one I got? I think that was the one I got from the egg, was it? Might have been. And that's a fact, yeah. I got another one, which was cheat code. Where's cheat code? Oh, there's cheat code. The time limit doesn't decrease, even if you shoot a statement with the silencer. Effective during the non-stop debate. Cannot be combined with Infinity Ultimate Flame. What? Unlimited Flame. The time limit doesn't decrease. That's a big cheat code. Oh, you just watch gameplay? Okay. Wow. Which one of these is better? I like the silencer. It gets rid of noise. I feel like this loses some of the tension. So, yeah. I think I'll stick with what I have. But anyway, that's where we're gonna end it for today, and we'll do the trial tomorrow. So I'm gonna save now. Just pour one out for our pet one more time. Man, what garbage. I think I preferred getting Usami for sure. But yeah, we'll return to the main menu here.
Danganronpa.
That's gonna be it. We'll be back tomorrow, and we'll go through probably the first section of the trial. So yeah, hope you had a good time. Thank you again to everyone who followed the stream, Froggy Gamer Weeb and ARock 2010. We need Leon back. Sure. You didn't have much of a personality in the beginning. Can't watch tomorrow. Oof. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But that's the schedule. I mean, if you really want to, you can always watch the VOD. But hey, I mean, no stress. You just... Ooh, caught the mic. If you just gone 107 Discord when? It'll come soon. Okay, calm down. Calm down. Don't worry. It's coming. Eventually. I'm so busy this next week, man. But by, like, next Friday, I'll be fine. Hey, Froggy, no worries, man. If you have something important to do, rather focus on that. The internet is here forever. The VODs will be there if you actually do want to watch it. But don't stress. It's okay. It's coming. Don't worry. I'm not reading that how you spelt it. Anyway, hope everyone has a good day. Hope you had a good time, and hopefully I'll see some of you guys tomorrow. And if I don't, have a good weekend. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow and probably also on Monday, but we'll see. Just check the schedule on my Twitch page if you're unsure, and that information will probably be up to date. Bye, everyone.